Hey, this is David with Frog Eat Fly software, and in this video we are going to cover the plus features for the MultiPage Auto Advance form for Gravity Forms, which takes your boring multi-page form and turns it into something amazing. So the plus version includes everything you see here in the basic, which is free, the pro version, and now it also includes the checkbox auto advance feature, the text field auto advance feature, and the number field auto advance, as well as the conversational forms settings for multi-page auto advance, which in my opinion is better than the Gravity Forms version. But we'll go ahead and jump into all four of these features and settings in this video. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So I'm over here on a form that I've already set up. It's just a basic form. What is your first name? What is your email? Is this your first time here? We have a poll field. I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. And then what country are you from? So just a very basic form. And the first feature that we're going to do in here is our checkbox auto advance. So what we need to do is let's go ahead and replace this one with a checkbox. We know that the radio button works with the basic version, but if we add a checkbox in here and we click on the checkbox, we scroll down to our auto advance options and we click auto advance, we see that we have the option for number of selections to auto advance. Okay, so let's put 2 in there. And then for our question, for our form, or our title for our question, we're going to say pick 2 options. All right, we'll go ahead and delete. Is this your first time here? Pick 2 options. And then we will also on this field, let's go ahead and say first choice, second choice, third choice. That's fine. And then also for our auto advance, we're just going to hide the next button. So it'll jump us down to the next option. So let's go ahead and save this form. Go to the front end. I'm just going to click done on this. I was styling the form. This form we put in the page with Beaver Builder and Ultimate add-ons for Beaver Builder, which makes it really easy to style Gravity Forms within your WordPress website. I've got the links to both Beaver Builder and Ultimate Beaver in the description below this video if you're interested in that. So let's go ahead and just put our first name in here. I see I didn't style the color of that to be dark enough, so give me 1 second so we can at least see our text that we're entering. Typography. There, that should do it. Done and publish. Oh, I'll deal with that later. So let's go ahead and just enter our information in here. Support at frogeatfly.com. Next. Now, we limited it to 2 choices. So with the checkbox working with multi-page auto advance, if we select one, it's not going to auto advance. But if I select another, then it auto advances to the next question. And then I'll go ahead and just pick one more. And there we go. So that is the checkbox feature for the multi-page auto advance plus license. This is going to annoy me. So let me try one more time to go ahead and adjust. our colors so we can see this. Normal. We'll do 18. Style. All right, that should do it. Description. Okay, there we go. Done, publish. And let's just clear our cache here. Sorry about this. Try to have all this set up beforehand. All right, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Now let's look at the next feature, which is going to be the text field auto advance. Text field. So up at the top here, I already have a text field in here, but let's go ahead and change this to say, enter your member ID number. All right. And our maximum number of characters is going to be 5. All right, let's say that's what it is anyways. And then we're going to auto advance on this. Number of characters to auto advance, we're just going to put 5 as well. Okay, so they can only enter 5 in there. And this is perfect if you've got something like a sign-in or a check-in, and they need to enter that in order to go to the next steps or next questions. If you've got some sort of a login that you want to do, or you need them to enter their ID number in order to, make selections or enter something, this is a great way to do this. So let's go ahead and save that. Go back to the form, refresh. Okay, so remember we have 5. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's going to auto advance. All right. And then we've got our 2 options there. Okay, so that's going to be your text field auto advance. Now we'll go ahead and do our last one, which is going to be a number field auto advance. Let's just find the number. There we go. So we're going to tell it to auto advance. Same thing's going to apply here with your number of characters. So again, let's just do 5. And then we'll save the form. And let's delete this one out of here so we don't have to do the conditional logic. All right, so save, and let's go to the front end here. Remember, we have 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that will take us to our next, and now we can pick 2. And then we'll go ahead and submit this automatically by choosing a country. There we go. So that is the text field auto advance, the number field auto advance, and the checkbox auto advance. And then of course we have our last thing in here, which is the conversational forms. This is our newest addition to MultiPage Auto Advance. And in order to enable that, you'll go into settings and you'll make sure that you've got within your auto advance, you've got the the plus license for MultiPage Auto Advance. You'll see this option down here that says conversational form settings. You also have your animations. So you want to choose the animation that you want to set up with your conversational. So slide left, fade, slide up. Let me switch this form because we have a better form that's already set up with all of this in here called American Survey. So let me go back to our Auto Advance settings. I've got it set. Let's just set it to slide left. We've got our Poll of America is the page that it's going to be on. So once you enable your conversational form settings, you simply choose a page that you want it to show up on. So I've got it showing up on the Poll of America page. If you want to have an image show up on your form or on your questions, you can do image left or image right. I'm just going to put no image so that we just have the text itself. Turn off the intro page. Right now it's off, but I'm going to keep that on. And then I've got an image that I've uploaded for that, an intro heading, and a description. Let's go ahead and click save. And then let's go over to our pages and go ahead and find this particular page. Here it is. So we'll click view. And we've got our intro page. You can hit your users can click enter to start it, or they can just click start. Now, the great thing about this is you can adjust your colors for the front end by just clicking the color options right down here at the bottom. Okay, so I can change my form theme just by dragging this around until I'm completely satisfied with the color I want. So let's just go with kind of a red, white, and blue option here. So move that a little bit darker. Move that up. That looks nice. And then our footer background. Let's go ahead and make that red. There we are. All right, we've got our body text already set up, footer background. The footer text, our buttons, if we had buttons enabled. Button text, button hover color, button text hover color, and then our confirmation text. So this is all controlled right here on the front end in our color customizer. And we'll just save that, close it. Now, your users can choose their keyboard, so they can click B, and that's going to make the selection. All right. Here we're actually using what U.S. region do you live in? We're just going to click A. We've got a name field here. Continue. Household status. And here we have the text or the checkbox option. Okay. So we're going to choose two concerns for the future. So we'll just say, let's say we're afraid of AI and inflation. Nobody likes inflation. Do you feel our election system is safe and secure? Let's put no. And these answers by no means represent my feelings. I'm just going through the form. Do you feel our justice system is fair? Let's put I'm not sure. And is our voice being represented in government? Let's put maybe. All right. And then this last question is going to be a drop down. So we'll just put worried. And there we go. So a lot of these questions were poll questions. So you can see you can set up a nice poll using this and actually display your poll answers to your users. And then, of course, you can also do your just a basic confirmation at the end or redirect to another page or something like that. So that is the conversational form settings for the MultiPage Auto Advance plugin. Again, you have your front end color customizer, and then in the back end, you've got your settings for the questions. Now let's go ahead back to the back end one more time. And I'm going to show you where the adjustments are. So if we go back into Forms, and let's go back into, let's adjust our settings. So we did form layout, no image. But if I put the image on the left, we can do a default side image. So something that will display on every page. Okay. And then we also have, I'll just save that. We also have the option within your questions and Auto Advance, you will see another option to display a side image per question, so per page. Okay, so let's go ahead and save this form. And then let's go back here again. Let's see, what's it called? No, that's not it. Let's do Poll of America. All right, start. All right, so you see it moves your question and your title to the right-hand side if we're doing image left, and then we've just got an image dropped into the page here. Okay, make that selection. So I've got this set up for each one of these. Here's another one. That's an American flag. So you can actually continue with each question and have something that is unique to that particular question. All right, so that pretty much concludes the Plus features for the MultiPage Auto Advance plugin for Gravity Forms. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to me directly by going to multipagepro.com. If I'm on live chat, you can chat with me there, and then you can also send me a support form or an email through that live chat box if I'm not online. I do my best to respond within 24 hours, and I look forward to answering your questions, and I hope to see you using MultiPage Auto Advance soon.